Go away. Go away. Alright folks, here we are. We're going to do a first impressions. So, it's tax time. I got a few dollars. So, I went to Harbor Freight. And I was going to get one of their Vulcan welders. It was a 120 volt, 220 volt, dual voltage one. But for about 600 bucks, I decided to go cheap. I picked up a Harbor Freight Chicago Electric Flux 125 welder. All it does is flux, not even a MIG welder. Okay, so I picked that up. I'll probably do a separate review on this. I already unboxed this, and I've already used it once. Hey, we're doing a video.
I know that.
Get somewhere. So I'm going to do a separate review on this. I've already used this. I don't have a workshop, so I took this out and I had a pallet and I put my product on the pallet and I kind of welded on the pallet and it kind of sucked. So I went back today and picked up a Chicago Electric, pretty heavy welding table. Okay, it says 4 table slots for clamping and heat reduction, retractable edge guides, conductive steel top lets you attach grounding clamp away from arc and spatter, 5-way table angle adjustment, reinforcement trestle style legs for maximum stability, folds flat for easy storage. Specifications: table surface 30 by 19 7/8. Table height 32 7/8. Alright. It had good reviews on Harbor Freight. So we're going to give it a try. In the picture it shows them using 2 of them side by side. So yes, you want a bigger table, you can purchase 2 of them and put them side by side. I'm going to pick this up and let you see the box. That's the box. It's pretty hefty. I'm going to say it's almost at least 50 pounds, maybe even a little heavier. This is item number 63069. Alright. So we're going to unbox it. There may be some assembly. I'm not sure yet. So in the ad it was for $69 and some change. I had a 20% super coupon and picked it up today for $59 and some change after taxes. So let's get this thing unboxed. And action! Corbin, I need you to hand me the Gerber plier set. Thank you, sir. So, unboxing. Corbin, please take the Gerber plier set from me.
Got it.
Alright, I'm seeing some straps in here. We've got some cardboard. Need to do a lab test on it. Good. Alright, Corbin, come here.
What?
I need you to pull the box. Pull the box down. Pull it down.
Looks like we got some good stuff here.
Good stuff. Is there anything else in here? Alright. Let's get that out of here.
Got it.
Alright, we got it. Corbin, I need the Gerber plier set.
I need to get this over there.
So far so good. Looks very, very solid. Very heavy. Here comes trouble. Scissors. Great. Scissors. Video was going well. Scissors.
You can go. I can go. Yeah, because go.
Scissors.
You don't need to. I'm handed nothing. Just go already.
No video editing software is gonna edit that monstrosity. Here, grab our pliers set. Alright, so here we go. Looks like we're gonna have some assembly. Another piece of cardboard. There's a metal piece here. We're gonna slide it over here.
Okay, that's a big thing.
We're gonna put this thing here is the top. And it is pretty substantial.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that's made out of about roughly eighth inch metal. Pretty heavy. Pretty solid.
Where should I put the plastic?
Oh, just wherever. We'll set that to the side right now. We got some tape, plastic wrap.
Plastic wrap. Plastic wrap.
More plastic wrap.
Making a video. Get these down when you need them. You don't need your help. I can help. Well, you can't be in the video.
Alright, so I've gone through all these parts here.
And we opened all the box parts.
Yes.
Suddenly that was
Alright, so I went over.
videos ago.
Okay, here's the parts. Okay, I don't feel like taking a sawzall and getting your arm unstuck, so let's not do that. Okay, so we went through the parts. I took a couple of these nuts and bolts and went and see what we had to have. I think what I got is a 13 millimeter, a 8 millimeter, a small adjustable crescent wrench just in case, and a Phillips head screwdriver.
I'm putting everything under the desk.
That's what it looks like we're going to need. So, I'm not going to go over the instructions with you. I'm just going to put it together and you will see vaguely what it's going to take to put this together, and I will at the end of it give you a verdict on how tough it is to put together. Alright folks, pay attention here. I'm going to save you a little bit of trouble. Save you a little bit of trouble because I did this. I thought all these bolts were the same. Turns out 2 of them are different, and there's 2 that are the same, and then there's 4 that are the same. So I messed up already. I already went and bolted these gold pieces to these black pieces with the wrong bolts. So this is why you watch unboxing reviews. The 2 short ones with 1 washer go to the gold and black, not the 4 long ones with the 2 washers. Keep that in mind. Save yourself some time. So now I got to redo this whole thing. Alright folks, we got this thing put together finally. Couple headaches, couple hiccups. I actually have 4 washers left over, but I think I know where they go. Okay, Corbin, give us the 4 washers. So, got these 4 big gold washers. Well, I think I know where they go, maybe not. Alright, anyhow, 4 big washers. Got these gold handles. I was thinking for a second they might go there, but I could be wrong. Anyway, without the washers, this table actually feels alright to me. I'm going to go through here real quick just to look. The gold things show you putting them together, but they're already put together. So that's where I thought the washers went. But I'm wrong, because I would only need 2 washers for that. So the gold washers, I'm not seeing where they go. I may find out one day. I got this thing all put together, so I'm going to tell you right off the bat. Okay, another hiccup was the bolts. I already told you about the bolts. Was there any other hiccups? These little screws, top screws on the top that hold this table down to the brackets show using 2 washers per, but there was only 1 washer per, and that's not where my extra washers went, because these washers are way too big. So I think on putting it together was fairly simple. The only thing I would say to Harbor Freight, which they could have in here somewhere, I don't know where, if they do, is tell you what tools you need to put it together. I'm going to tell you what tools I used. So, we used this
Screwdriver.
Phillips head screwdriver. I used a 13
millimeter wrench.
13 millimeter wrench. I used a 8
millimeter wrench.
8 millimeter wrench. I used a adjustable crescent wrench.
Yes.
Which you could have used the 13 millimeter wrench. Another one of these if you wanted. And for opening the package, I used my old handy Gerber. And Corbin put this Allen wrench on here. We didn't need an Allen wrench. It was just somewhere over here already. So that's the tools we used, and we had 4 washers left over from somewhere. I'm not sure where they're from. But I'm telling you right now, just from putting this thing together.
Maybe those washers were extras, or if you lost any other washers.
Yeah, maybe. From putting this thing together, I am highly impressed already. It went together well. The holes were all lined up. I didn't have any trouble with holes that were misdrilled. They were very well together. It's got these adjustable guide rails. Not adjustable. They say you can either go up or down. I'm telling you, that's going to be handy. I'll have to get a square and see if this is pretty close to a perfect 45, because then that will come in even handier. You just say you're making some kind of square framing, scoot it all over to this side, square it up, tack weld it, you got it squared already. Hey, don't so that's very handy. And plus, like I said, it's got this lip and you can clamp to the lip, so that's very nice. All right, go ahead and put them down. Go ahead and put them down. Loosen that one over there. Here, let me help you. Go that way. Do one more time. So that's very handy. It's got these grooves in here for you can take clamps and adjust them in there. Harbor Freight, I bet Harbor Freight's got some that clamp in there perfectly. Okay, it's angleable. You do these yellow knobs. And that's one thing I was pointing out to you on the video. You got to make sure that washer on the yellow knobs is put in there correct way so you can angle this. So you got that position, and then you can even go to this position, which I don't know why. I guess for storage. Do that way for storage. Got that there. Got this here. Tighten them up, and then these legs fold up. Legs fold up. Just like that. You can store it in your shed just like that, storage wise. Come time to use it, fold that out. Fold that out.
Try these out.
Yeah, do those.
And shut it down.
Just wait, I gotta undo this one over here. Watch your fingers, watch your fingers. Back up. Alright, Corbin, tighten that yellow knob. Yellow knob tight.
It's not tight.
There you go. Now on the front here, one thing in the directions, it shows you putting this together. I'm going to tighten these up, these are kind of annoying. On the front, it has a, what does it call it? A tool holder. Tool hanger. It shows you putting it together in the book, but it was already put together on here. That's one thing I didn't have to put together, was this fancy tool hanger. So, yeah, I'm telling you, this thing here is pretty solid. That's pretty heavy duty. Then you just take your welding clamp, and clamp it on here, on this piece here, anywhere you want. Weld away. Dude, you're gonna chop your fingers off doing that.
I didn't want to.
Okay, move out of the way of the camera. Come over here. So I had my handy dandy assistant help me out. Did good. What kind of shirt did you get today?
Minecraft in a little Minecraft workroom thing. That's what they call them from Minecraft.
And I got this shirt. It says, I can't, this just in, you're an idiot. So that was great. So unboxing the Harbor Freight welding table. I think this is very good product. I haven't even used it and I like it already. And that's not all you're limited to. This here would be a good surface for doing woodwork or any maintenance item you had to do. If you had to work on something, putting something together, this here is pretty solid. I like it. If you don't have a workshop, don't have a place to weld, don't have a place to do woodwork,
just use this.
Just use this. I'm going to give this product, without even using it yet, 2 thumbs up. How many thumbs for you? How many thumbs are you going to give it up?
Well, 2 and sort of stars, 4.
4 stars out of how many stars?
Out of 6.
4 out of 6? Okay, well, Corbin doesn't like it for 2 stars for some reason, but that's it. We're done with the Harbor welding table. I'll let you know later how it does actually welding. Thanks for watching.
See you next time. Just give it to the camera. Burn.
Good job, bub.